Hi, and welcome to IN Radio. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And welcome to episode 22 of our Star Wars Armada series.
Yeah, just our standard episodes.
So today we are both bringing another standard 400-point list to the table. I've got a Rebel list today with Dodonna. Some of you may recall this from, I forget which episode, but a couple episodes back, made a couple tweaks to my Dodonna list. What did you bring today?
I brought a Gladiator list commanded by Admiral Ozzel. We'll see if he needs to be killed off this time.
He does. So. Alright, let's take a look at the fleets and then get to setup.
I outbid Ken, so I'm going to be first player. My first ship is going to be a Gladiator I with Admiral Ozzel. It has Assault Photon Torpedoes and Ordnance Experts, and this should seem familiar when you look at the next few ships. My second ship is a Gladiator I with Assault Photon Torpedoes and Ordnance Experts, but this one has Demolisher. My third Gladiator is a Gladiator I with Assault Photon Torpedoes and Ordnance Experts as well. My fourth ship is a Gozanti. It has Slicer Tools, Minister Tuba with Electronic Countermeasures, and Suppressor. It's everyone's least favorite Gozanti. Then I brought some squadrons. I brought Mornaki, Marg Steel, Dengar, Major Reimer, a Decimator, and a Fire Spray. So we will see how this list goes. It wants to be up close and personal.
Okay, let's start off with Dodonna's fleet. He has an Assault Frigate Mark IIA. We have Walex Blissix on board with a gunnery team, reinforced blast doors, and an expanded hangar bay. Moving along, we have an MC-30 Sea Torpedo Frigate. This is the flagship with Dodonna, Ordnance Experts, and Assault Proton Torpedoes. It has the Admonition title. We have a Corvette CR-90A with the turbo laser reroute circuits. And one of the GR-75s is Bright Hope with CommsNet and Torn Far. The second GR-75 has repair crews. Moving on to the squadron complement. We have Biggs Darklighter in his X-Wing, Nora Wexley in her Y-Wing, Jan Ors in the Moldy Crow, and 3 X-Wing squadrons.
Objectives. I chose to be first player, so I got to choose from Ken's objectives, which are Precision Strike, Planetary Ion Cannon, and Superior Positions. I decided to go with Precision Strike. I think this may benefit me. We'll have to wait to see at the end of the game. Fun fact, Ken and I had the exact same objectives for both of our fleets. Okay, so here's my setup. All of my ships are going speed 2, so I decided to drop my Gozanti off somewhere in the middle, and then I deployed my fighters, which is pretty much the same thing Ken did. Then I put down the one that doesn't matter, he's just the standard Gladiator, then I put down my flagship with Ozzel, and then I put down the one that matters, which is the white one, which is the Demolisher.
So my fleet is set up. I was intentionally waiting to find out where John was going to put Demolisher. So I have my repair crew, repair crew transport along with my Mark assault frigate. I've got Bright Hope nearby the squadrons, Admo, and the CR-90 over on this side. And my hope is to do something with Demolisher before he can really do much of anything else. A lot of squadrons on the board. This ought to be interesting to see what happens.
We're going to activate first the Gozanti. We got to navigate, we're going to take it as a token, and we're going to move 2 straight ahead. This is the one that says, I hate you.
Start with Bright Hope. Squadron, take it as a token, and we're going to pass it over to the assault frigate. I have no shots, so we're just going to move ahead at speed 2. Land over here. Will not overlap squadrons.
We're also out of range of suppressor. We're going to go with this Gladiator here. It's doing a navigate. We're going to take it as a token, and then we're going to move straight ahead. Done.
We're going to activate the other transport. Nav, use it as the dial. Clearly I have no shots. Can't do any repair crew stuff. Extra click on the first joint. And here we are.
Flagship with Admiral Ozzel. We got a navigate. We're going to use it as a token. And big surprise, we're going to move 2 straight ahead.
Assault frigate. Navigate, use it as a dial. No shots, so I'm going to drop to speed 1. And land here.
We're going to go with Demo. Demo doesn't have much going on right now, so we're just building a firing line. We're going to reveal a navigate. We're going to take it as a token, and we're going to move straight ahead to right to there.
Activate the Corvette. Nav. We're going to take it as a token, actually. I have no shots too far out of range, so we're going to stay at speed 3. Go on top of the station. I'm just going to move a little bit out of the way here. And heal non-existent damage.
Okay.
Torpedo frigate. Nav, take it as a token. And again, no shots. And we're just going to move ahead at speed 3. So temporarily move this out. Where am I landing, John? Am I in? Or am I just out?
Just out.
Oops.
On to fighter phase. Okay, we're gonna start off fighter phase by moving our favorite guy, Reimer. He hasn't been in anything recently, so we're gonna move him there. We're gonna just measure because I want to be close distance away, which is right there. So that's one activation. And then my next activation is going to be this fire spray right here. And we are going to launch 2 blue dice, bomber, into your side. Here we go. Hit. And you can't use redirect, I don't care.
So I guess I could just use the other redirect then, huh?
Yep.
Push it to the rear. We're going to move an X-Wing forward. those decimators are on their way. We're going to bring Jan up as well. Although we're not going to bring her up as far. She just needs to be within range too. So bring a little bit further. Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna move a decimator and then move Moraki. They are both rogue. They can move all the way up to your ship, but I don't need to do that. I just need to move to close range of you with Grimer. So we're gonna drop them off right here. Just like that. And we're gonna shoot 3 blues into your side. For 2 damage.
Well, I'm going to we'll redirect that also. So we'll push one off and then take the other one.
Okay, and then I'm moving Morna, and we'll do the same thing into your side. We're going to actually re-roll the entire thing by spending her brace, since I would like to get some damage. For 3 damage into your side.
Ow. I'm not liking this, John.
I like it.
So I'm going to use Admo and knock out a very good evade to cancel one of those, and then I'll take the other 2.
Perfect.
We've got to move these other X-Wings forward. Yeah, it's going to have to go behind. And this guy heads up over here.
My last 2 activations. Hero of the Empire is going to drop right here. And then I'm going to do some measuring. He's going to stay right where he is.
Nora and Biggs forward. So Biggs is going to go right behind everyone else here. And Nora should be able to squeeze right in here. All right, John.
We're going to activate the Demolisher. We got squadrons. So with the squadrons, we can activate 2 squadrons. So we're going to activate first, I believe, Morna to shoot into you, into your side. For... let's re-roll it. Yeah, nothing. 2 hits.
What's the difference or distance? Demolisher or medium range?
We are at medium.
Alright. We will redirect 2.
Okay, and then she's going to move, and she's going to move backwards to about here. And then Hero of the Empire is going to move forward into her spot and is going to launch an attack against your side. So that's going to be 2 blue dice. Let's see what we get. For a hit and a crit.
So I think what I'm going to do here, John, is spend out the evade to cancel the crit.
Yep.
And redirect 1 to the front here.
Sounds good. So then I got my attacks. We are medium range into your side. So we're going to roll 2 red dice. See what we get for a crit.
You have to take the crit, can't do anything about it. Shield failure. You can choose up to 2 of my hull zones and make them lose a shield. So I guess the only remaining spot loses a shield.
Yep, and then That's a ship, and I get a victory token for giving you a face-up damage.
Yeah.
Okay, now we gotta carefully try to maneuver this. And by carefully, I mean not carefully. We're gonna just pick this guy up, see how this looks down. That seems pretty good, so we're gonna land right there. And then we're gonna demo into your side. So then we're gonna use Demolishers. 4 black dice into your side. For what's it gonna take to kill you? Just 3 damage, right?
Yeah.
So even if you cancel out the double, you're still dead. So I will do that.
Yeah, so I will cancel out the double, take the 3, I'm dead.
And that keeps you from giving me an additional token.
That does.
Okay, that is that activation.
So I'm going to start by activating Bright Hope squadrons. We're going to use the dial. So 2 squadrons we're going to activate. All of them are within range. We're going to start with this X-Wing right here. So what we don't want to do is get outside of Torn Far range, which allows me to pretty much go all the way up here. We're still within chance range. And we're going to fire at the side of the Demolisher. So X-Wing bombs on reds. And that's a crit.
We will redirect it.
Okay, I'm going to use the critical effect, so defending hull zone loses a shield. Then I'm going to bring Biggs up. Biggs can move all the way over here. Keep him at range, so as long as he's over here, he's fine. Do the same thing. Biggs also fires with a red die. Another crit.
There's nothing I can do about that.
So you're going to take a lose the shield on the side and then take a hit.
Yep.
And it'll be a crit too.
It will not be because you can't.
Oh, right,
get through
right,
it.
yeah. I'm too jumpy here, John. I just want to destroy that thing. So. All right. No shots with the GR-75. So we are going to maneuver. I'm going to mark these real quick. Overlap the 1. Yep. So Jan should be fine. I'll let you do whatever you want with that
one. Yep, right there. We're gonna go with my Gozanti. It's revealing a squadron, so we might as well do something. So we're going to throw a black dice against the front of your ship. For hit.
So I guess I'll just shove it over to the side here.
Okay, and then I honestly don't think I want to do anything else with them right now. So we're going to just move. We're going to move 2 to right here.
Activate the CR-90. Concentrate fire. We'll use it as the dial. First shot, it's going to be my side to the side of the Gladiator. So it's blue and red. And I kind of like that, but let's concentrate fire in another one. I'm going to TRC this one, and you cannot use the redirect.
Okay, so I will brace it down to 2. Take 2.
And then my next series of shots, I can flak both Merrick and Reimer. One blue, so let's start with Reimer for an accurate shot. And against Merrick, he gets a hit.
So we're going to activate the non-important guy, and he is going to reveal a navigate. We're going to use it, and we're going to use the extra click and jump up to speed 3. Zoom. And land right here.
We're going to activate the repair crew transport squadrons. And for the record, Jan and this X-Wing are in range. So I'm going to start by moving Jan over to the side here. We want her to take a shot into the side of Demolisher. She gets to roll a black die for a hit.
Okay. I'm going to take it.
So one more left to on demo.
Yep.
Oh, this X-Wing's just going to come on over here. So right here. Pretty sure I got the range for that.
Yeah.
One red die. Blank, and I can't do anything about it because Torn Far only does blue dice, right?
Correct.
Alright, so fortunately for you,
I get another chance with the demo next turn.
I got a couple more squadrons.
You have one more squadron that can attack it.
True.
And it's only into a shielded side.
Stay at speed 2. Right here. We're going to double arc your Gladiator.
Last ship. It is my flagship. It is doing a navigate. And we're going to be shooting at long range now. This ship, when he landed here, he had to exhaust a scatter. So we're going to roll in 2 red dice, because it's a Gladiator. For a crit.
We're going to evade the crit.
And then we're going to move. I think we're going to probably jump up to speed 3. And land next to my guy. Just land next to him like this.
Activating the assault frigate nav. We're going to use it as a dial. Unfortunately, my shots are not the best, but we're going to do side to side of that Gladiator. So 3 reds and a blue for 3 hits. 2 of them are crits. I can't really do anything else beyond that.
Okay, so we're going to start off by having you re-roll one of the red crits.
To a red crit.
Into a red crit. This is why you bring X-Wings. And,
Kinda is, yeah.
we'll race it to 2 and just take 2.
Then I'm going to take, I mean, really I don't have much other choice here. Front shot, so 2 reds and a blue into the front of the same Gladiator.
You said that was medium too?
That is also medium range. So everything's medium range. I got an accuracy and 3 hits. I'm not going to let you use your redirect.
Okay, well, you can reroll the double by spending out my redirect. Cool,
Yeah,
and then I will take 1 on the front. Thank you.
So now I have to move. I'm going to drop to speed 1 and move forward. This way I do not ram my transport.
Okay, here we go to fighter phase. We're going to start off by moving some fighters. Actually, do we even need to move fighters is the question. Nope. So that guy is going to stay right where he is. And he's going to shoot 3 blue dice into the side of that Corvette. 4, take 3.
Oh, jeez. I kind of have to spend out the redirect then.
Correct.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and then this fire spray is going to move over to here, and he's going to shoot 2 blues. Actually, you have no redirect. We're going to shoot 2 blues into the front of your ship. For a hit and a crit.
Well, can't do anything about it. So crit is a power failure. So engineering value is now half. A regular hit.
Okay, so that actually gives me a token for delivering a face-up damage. And that is my fighter, so then we're going to go on to yours.
So I'm going to start with this X-Wing here. He is going to attack the front of the Decimator. So that's a red. Let's see what I roll. Nothing. Huh. Clearly that's your die, John. And then I'm going to move Nora over here. She can't fire, but will make life interesting.
Okay, Dengar is the last fighter to activate, and he's going to fly all the way over here to kiss all of your squadrons.
Hello.
Start of turn
3.
So what we're going to do is we're going to activate Demo before it dies. It's got squadrons, because the fight's always going to take place around them. And we can activate pretty much anyone. So we're going to start, though, with Morna, who can move 3. So I can move anywhere up here, but I'm just going to move so that I'm in exactly close range due to Reimer from the front of your CR90, and we'll roll in 3 attacks. We're going to spend her thing to reroll 2 of these. Spend out her brace. 4, take 2.
That kills it.
And that will be it. And now I gotta figure out what else I want to do. I think we're going to launch this guy all the way over and land him here so that I can attack the front. Thank you. Attack the front of your assault frigate with 2 blue dice. For take a double crit.
Redirect both to the side here.
Sounds good. And then I think I'm gonna do it. We're gonna flak everyone. So it's blue flak, which, you know, is notoriously bad. So we're going to start with Nora. Takes 1. Then we're going to go to whoever that X-Wing is.
So these are all
generic?
Yeah, I've got generic, and bigs.
Okay, so we'll go with the generic one for a hit.
Okay.
And then we'll go with the other generic one for a hit. And then we'll go with bigs for a hit. Jeez.
So you know what I'm
going to be my flat dice.
I think Biggs is going to push it off to the other X-Wing here.
The other one?
Yeah, the one that you're not shooting at. Over here.
Okay. Instead of taking it himself?
Instead of taking it himself.
Okay, now we're going to attack Jan for a hit. Wow, that was the best flak I think I've ever done in my entire life.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take, again, Biggs and shove it over to this guy.
I don't think you can due to the fact that it has to be an escort. And Jan doesn't...
Or friendly with escort. Ah, no, good point.
Jan
yeah,
just
you
takes
can't
it.
do that. So Jan has to take that. My bad.
Oh, no worries. I think this is the first time
we've actually had to use Biggs.
20 some odd episodes in, and we've never done it. So with the demo, we're going to use that token to accelerate to speed 3, and then we're going to land right here. And I don't know if I can land.
No, you can't.
Boom, and then we fall back. So then we're going to ram, and your transport takes the damage. And then, do we think we could just get lucky? Because I might as well use an attack. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's see if we can roll an accuracy against the side of your Bright Hope. Roll an accuracy, maybe we kill it. Well, that changes a lot. There, 4.
So I'm just going to scatter it.
Figured. Then my guy dies. And to you.
We're going to activate Bright Hope Squadrons, because that's what Bright Hope does. We're going to start with the generic squadron here, firing into the side of Demo. We've got a red crit.
Okay, I redirect it to the front.
Okay. And I'm going to move, because we can. And I'm going to move him over here, and I want him to be engaged with Reimer.
Reimer?
Yeah.
Just Reimer?
Yeah, he should be engaged with the...
Fire spray?
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's outside of... Well, you know what? Do I really want to do that? Yeah, let's lock both of those down.
Okay.
Next one's going to be this generic shot into the side. Again, another red. Let's see what happens. It's a very accurate shot. And we're going to move him also. But I don't think I can get within range here. They're out of range of... Still in Dengar range. But that's okay, we're looking right at Reimer anyways. So there's that. Now, I believe, John, I can flak Dengar.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to. And that's a black die.
Correct.
For a hit.
We take it. There's just too many other fighters around for me to risk using a scatter on 1 damage.
Okay, and then I'm going to wind up overlapping Dengar. And Jan. I don't like this idea, John.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I know you're fine with it. But we're going to figure this out here in a second. Let's mark these squadrons. That looks good, right?
Yeah. You're for sure overlapping.
And so it's going to for sure be those two.
Yep.
I think we're good right about there, would you say?
Yep.
It's a little bit more like that. Okay. Biggs goes back. Probably should put it right on top. Anyways, you get to do move Jan and Dengar.
So, Jan is going to be placed over here. So this is a place, so it does not count as being healed.
Right.
And then Dengar is going to be placed here, which does that reach all of your fighters? No. So instead we're going to place him it's not going to be unheavied. Oh well, so yeah. We just place him here. So then I'm in range still. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, so we always forget this, but this ship has to spend the evade due to being in range 3 of my ship. And we're going to activate the Gozanti. It's gotten squadrons. So, because of all the fun shenanigans going on, what we're going to do is we're going to move Dengar to here, making all of your stuff heavy. And then we're going to attack an X-Wing with 3 health. We're going to attack this guy.
Out of jam range.
Yep. So we're going to shoot you with 3 blue dice with Swarm for... oh, jeez. Into the thing. For hit.
Okay.
Was not very good, but that's because I did so good with all my stuff last turn. Okay, and then we're going to move this fire spray up here to lock down both those guys. And we're going to then attack the X-Wing that is outside of Nora range with 3 blue dice.
Outside Nora or outside Jan?
Jan's range.
Yeah, that first one is, second one is not. You're right.
So I don't want to attack an ace. I'd rather do some damage.
Attack big.
So 2 damage.
2 damage. I really can't do any shenanigans with Biggs unless I want to give it to him.
Correct. I mean, if you want to give it to Biggs, I'm fine with you giving it to Biggs.
Yeah, no, I think we'll just take the 2 off of the X-Wing.
Okay. So then we're going to flak Biggs and the X-Wing. So we'll start with the X-Wing for nothing, and then we'll go to Biggs for a hit.
Biggs kind of has to take... Well, he could send it over, but I'll let Biggs take it.
Okay. And then we've kind of looked at this. There's no way for me to maneuver that I'm not going to just ram everything. So we're going to ram everything.
Yeah, you're pretty much ramming your Gladiator.
Yep. So slide forward 1 is going to ram. And even if I jump to speed 3, just because it's not maneuverable, so my transport takes a damage.
Activating the assault frigate nav. I'm going to use it as a dial. Got a double arc to the Gladiator, so we're going to make those shots first. So I've got 2 reds and a blue into the front of your Gladiator for an accuracy and 2 hits.
I have a redirect and a brace.
You can't use the redirect.
Okay, then we will brace it to 1.
Alright, cool. So now I've got my side shot into the front, 3 reds and a blue. Man, what is it with me and the red redirects today? Alright, now you can't... No, I don't want you to redirect again, so take 2.
Okay, so I brace it.
I'm sorry. Yes, I don't want you to redirect, so go ahead and brace it to 1.
So I brace it to 1.
Now you don't have the brace. Of course, you still have a ship there.
Yeah.
But... Okay, if I did that wrong. I should have totally just made you not brace.
And then I would just kick both of it to the same side.
You'd have
and
no...
then I have a brace and a redirect still.
Good point.
No shields, but...
No shields, but defense tokens.
Yes.
So, I'm going to kick up to speed 2.
Okay.
And we've looked at this. I'm ramming myself and landing right back where I'm at. So, my GR75 takes a hit, and I believe you can exhaust one of my tokens now.
I can. So, exhaust your brace.
Alright, I'll let you do that.
So we're going to go with the generic Gladiator. We got a Navigate. And we are going to use it as a dial. I have you double arced into your side. So we're going to take both of those shots. We're going to start with the front shot, and then we're going to attack with the side shot. So front shot is 2 blacks and 2 reds. Are we sure that's timeout? Can you line it? I don't know if I can attack with the front to your...
You cannot attack front to my side, no.
Okay, so front to front.
You have to go front to front, and...
Then that front to front's obstructed.
Yes, so you're dropping
Barely
your
obstructed.
red.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
So...
I like that, does it? Okay, so front to front, obstructed, drop a red, hit you with 2 blacks and a red. For you can't use, I don't really care. Let's reroll this with Ordnance. Okay, you
I like
can't
that better.
use your redirect.
I can't use the redirect? I will gladly brace it. No, you know what? That's only 2, isn't it?
It is.
I'll just take it.
Take it, but before you do that, it's an ATP that goes off.
That's fine.
So...
Blinded Gunners. I can't spend accuracy.
Yeah.
And you get another token.
I do. Okay, so then we're going to do our side shot into your side with 4 blacks. For that, and then we're going to Ordnance Experts both of these for 5 damage.
So what I'm going to do is I will spend the brace to bring that down to 3, and then I'll redirect to the rear, I think.
Redirect?
Yeah,
2 of
I'll
it to the
redirect 2 to the rear, and then I'll wind up taking.
ATP.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see what that is. While attacking, cannot resolve critical effects. Alright, well then these go down.
And another token. So with our dial and Ozzel, we're going to drop our speed to 1, ramming your flotilla, staying right where we're at.
So we're going to backtrack 1 second. I did not realize that I actually had shields over here. So I did not spend the redirect, I just took all 3 hits there.
Okay.
So now it's time to activate the transport. I have Navigate. We're going to use it as a dial. But before I do any movement, we're going to flak Merrick. So here's my 1 black, which jumps. And I get a hit.
Merrick takes the damage.
Might as well hit these squadrons while I can. I'm now going to increase my speed to speed 3. And I believe I can just narrowly avoid death.
Yes, you can.
All good?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we forget to record it every single time. But when this ship lands here, I choose to spend Ken's...
You exhaust.
Exhaust, sorry. I choose to exhaust to scatter. Because I have to.
Well, you don't have to.
Well, I feel I do. So we're going to activate Ozzel, and he's going to do what he does, which is navigate. And then we're going to do a front attack into your side right here, which is 2 blacks and 2 reds, and we'll see what we can get. And we're going to Ordnance Experts both these for 3 hits going into your side.
3 hits into my side. Well, see, now that I know that I've got shields there, we're going to get rid of the redirect. I'm going to put 2 to the rear, and I take 1.
Correct. And then we're going to shoot out the back into your back of this transport with 4 blacks. So hopefully we do enough damage that make you want to scatter.
Well, if I don't scatter, I die.
Yes, if you don't scatter, you die.
So I have to scatter, but I'm still alive.
That is fine. And then we use that dial to drop all the way down to speed 1, and then we ram each other. Squadron phase. So I only have 2 to activate, so we're going to activate this Decimator, who's in range 1 of Reimer, who is then going to throw 2 or 3 blues into the side of that flotilla. I need 2 hits. For 2 hits. Punch through the shield, punch through the hull.
So, there goes the shield, and a hit, and it's dead.
And then we're going to move it over to here. Then my next thing to go is Reimer, and I think he's going to just out, because there's no reason for him to stay around. And he's going to move way over to here, staying out of engagement range and moving into your front.
Squadrons. So I have to first move Jan. We're going to move Jan right in the middle here, and I believe we might be able to position ourselves such that we eliminate the fire spray.
That should be good.
And yeah, I like that. You like that, John?
That's fine.
So we now don't have to worry about attacking those squadrons. So let's start with Nora, and she's going to attack. Doesn't matter.
No, I can't.
I'll attack the rear.
Okay.
Nora hits with flax.
Yep.
It's a regular hit.
So I have to use my redirect out. You're attacking the back, you said?
Yeah.
To switch the shield to the side to stay alive.
Okay. And now I am going to take this X-Wing.
I hope it's a blank.
You go into the side.
Hope it's a blank.
Red dice.
Or accuracy.
Double.
Brace it to 1 and then die.
Yes. Veteran status for... That's actually Biggs.
Boom.
Alright, so now I have, what, 1 squadron left? Yeah, so let's have him attack the fire spray. We're going to turn him to look like that, because that's cool and intimidating. And X-Wings roll 4 blue dice. Because I'm out of range of Dengar, correct?
Yep.
And I'm right there by Torn Far.
So you can re-roll 1.
I can re-roll 1, so let's re-roll one of these crits. So that's 2 hits under the fire spray.
Fire spray takes 2.
And that ends the squadron phase.
That ends round 3. Start of turn 4, I think Ken said he had some things to do.
Yes, so I'm going to use the reinforced blast doors at the start of the ship phase, and I repair 2 damage.
Okay, could I recommend something else for you to do?
Go ahead.
You have another card on there that you should use too. Whalix.
I can't do that till I activate.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I appreciate the thought, though, John.
Yeah,
but
like,
yeah, I thought about that.
I said I was going to kill Ken off camera, and then he's like, no, you're not, I'm going to get rid of damage. Then I'm looking at his cards, and I'm like, maybe he's right. Maybe, we'll see.
We're going to find out.
It's going to be...
He has to roll poorly.
So we're going to activate with the non-generic, who's ended up being like the hero so far. The generic guy, so I have a front shot, and I have a side shot. My front to your front, and my side to your side. So we're going to do front to front first. 2 reds, 2 blacks. This time it's not obstructed. We're going to Ordnance Experts both of these into a lot of damage.
It's 5. I can't do anything about it, and that's going to kill me.
So 2 off the shields, ATP.
So the ATP goes off first, which gets you a token. So damaged munitions when I attack a ship doesn't matter. And then I have to take 5. So you're hitting
2 shields. This is the front.
You're hitting the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kills it exactly.
Cool. And then we're going to jump up to speed 3 with Ozzel with our dial, and we're gonna do this.
But you get to keep the token.
I get to keep the token. That's why it was chasing after me. And then I think we're gonna go through a couple more activations because things could happen in the fighter area.
So we're going to activate Bright Hope. Bright Hope has squadrons. We're going to use it. And let's start with activating a couple X-Wings. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to try and go after Dengar. So this one first. I believe we're in range there already, John?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're touching.
So here we go. 4 dice. Looking for maybe 1 accuracy. Yeah. 3.
So we brace it to 2.
Yep. 2 damage to Dengar. And I think what I might do, because is Dengar considered heavy right now? He is. I could move that, couldn't I?
That one.
Yeah.
That's the one you just activated.
Right. That's what I mean.
Yes. Yes,
So
you can.
I'm going to move it just to move it.
Okay.
Because that makes me feel better about myself. We're going to go here.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate this X-Wing. And he's also going to attack Dengar.
Sounds good.
Let's see if I can't polish him off right here. I'm going to re-roll the crit with Torn Fire.
Sounds good. Hey, you kill him.
Hey, there goes Dengar.
Dengar is dead.
And then I'm going to move him also. And put him over here because I can't. Now let's see. I've got Black Flak.
So the only ship that you can attack is the fire spray.
Yeah, we're outside. So we'll flak the fire spray. So here's the black one for a miss.
And then you move.
Yes. And I believe where did I put the? Just bump her out way here for a second. This is far enough away
That you don't have to say.
I don't have to deal with the suppressor shenanigans.
You are correct. Okay, my Gozanti is also going to be doing a squadron, so I get to activate 2 squadrons, and we're going to activate the 2 that aren't rogue and move them in. So what we're going to do first is we're going to find where we want our target. We're going to fly a bomber in because it's funny. I'm just going to drop them in the middle if you're cool with that. Like, oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
check it out, I'm a bomber. And we're going to go after the guy with 2 health with a black and a blue for accuracy, or 1 hit.
For 1 hit?
Yep, you can move it.
So I am going to do that using Biggs, and we're going to put him over here on this squadron.
Cool. And then we're going to move the hero of the Empire. He's going to join this little scrum, and actually we're going to move him so he's here, so he's only engaged with 1 of your dudes, because why would I take free fire? And then we're going to attack with 2 blacks and 2 blues into the 1 X-Wing for take 2.
2 hits into that same X-Wing?
Yep.
I'm just going to have to move one of them over here to this guy, and then this guy will take the 1. So he's still alive.
Cool.
As usual, John, leaving 1 on 1 health.
All your fighters are going to be on 1 health. So then I have some flak. So we're going to start with this. You know what? We're going to start with Biggs. Take 1.
Okay.
And then we're going to attack the guy with 2 health for 1.
Okay.
And then we're going to attack the guy with 1 health for 1.
Except that that's getting moved to this one.
Yeah, I know. It's some nonsense.
I like Biggs.
Yeah, I do not. And then we're going to move, and we got the token, so we're going to drop all the way down to speed 1 because it's funny. And then land here.
Overlapping.
Yeah, and then you can place him
Yeah, we're just going to shove them out of the way, because I can't kill them, can I? Well, 5.
Well, I don't think you're going to have...
rogue, so no. We'll just throw them over there.
Okay, cool.
Get them out of the way.
So, my Gladiator doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, so whatever. It spends something and drops to 0, or just stays where it's at, or whatever. It doesn't matter.
They're going into squadrons.
So we're going to activate now this fire spray, and he's going to, surprise, surprise, attack the guy with 1 health. For 1 hit. I'm going to leave all your squadrons on 1.
So, Biggs will move it over here.
Cool, cool. And then we're going to move this decimator in to here. And we're going to attack this guy at 1 health with 3 blacks. For 2 hits.
Okay, so what we're going to do is Jan will brace that to 1, and then Biggs will move it, will take it. Biggs will take it. Because that's funny.
And I'm going to leave all your squadrons on.
I get to have some shenanigans with squadrons here.
Okay, so then it's your attack.
So it's my attack. So let's see, what do we have left here? That fire spray is probably about the only thing I think I'm going to take out.
Yep.
So I guess let's start with the generic X-Wing at 1 health. Who's going to attack the fire spray.
Cool.
4 blues.
Of note, you are out of Tauren range.
That was going to be my question. We're probably just out, aren't we?
Yeah, he's the only one.
He takes 2.
So I use your Jan to brace it to 1.
Yeah, no. Okay, and I believe I could have Biggs just probably finish him off. Or do I want to have Jan try and finish him off? What else could I potentially do? Yeah. Alright, let's just have Biggs finish him off. So Biggs still gets 4.
4.
Should have fired with him first.
Boom. Okay.
Right.
Last guy, we're going to move Morna over here, and she's going to attack that X-Wing with 3 blacks for 3 hits.
So Jan braces that.
To 2.
To 2. You
can move 1 of them.
Yeah, so Biggs will take 1. No, you know what? What's the point in doing that? Because then I hurt Biggs.
Well, I have no more attacks.
Yeah.
And then otherwise, you're gonna. You could just kill off the X-Wing.
I'm losing it anyway, so the X-Wing has to die.
Yep.
So I don't need to actually spend Jan's token.
Okay.
And then I think I've got Nora and...
Nora has no one in range,
no shot,
and you can attack that, but I have a brace, so it's not going to do much.
Yeah, well, we'll just attack for the sake of attacking.
Sounds good.
Why not? 2 hits and you can't brace.
And I use the other brace.
You use the other brace. Cool.
To brace it to 1.
All right, awesome.
And that is going to be the end of that game.
All right, we'll tabulate up the scores and talk to you guys in a second.
Welcome back. That was a knife fight in the middle of that table. Mm-hmm. So, some things that I think were interesting from it were, we were talking about this off screen, so the change to fighter aces, I think greatly affected both of our lists.
Yeah, I probably would have thrown another ace or 2.
So for me, I was stuck with 4 aces, and I really wanted to try Reimer because I haven't played him in a while. And I really wanted to bring Mora, because why would you not want to throw 3 dice at long range? And I really needed Dengar, because I needed to be able to do that consistently. Mm-hmm. And then I'm stuck, do I bring Jendon? Do I bring Steel? But you gotta bring Steel, because Steel's amazing. And then there's my 4, so...
The good news here is that we've decided to start playing with what's been revealed so far.
Yes.
And that, I think, saved me a little bit. If you would have had Jendon in there, you would have done more damage more frequently throughout the game. And I probably would have lost at least 1 shot. I am disappointed with myself because I found out I could have had one opportunity to fire the Torpedo MC-30 frigate. I didn't burn admonition on one of the shots that the fighters took, and then you did exactly enough damage to kill me. So I would have been able to probably take Demolisher out earlier. That would have saved Demo, probably would have left the CR-90 okay, but I still would have lost the assault frigate.
Yeah, it was... Yeah, I mean, that Demo survived for forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then me ramming it back into place, I'm like, well, it might escape. Nope. Right back where it was.
It was going to die. That
Yes.
there was no real question about. It's more a matter of the fact that it took me so long to kill. It's kind of like the victory we played in one of the previous games where you had to keep shooting it.
Constantly.
Yeah. So from that perspective, that kind of irritated me a little bit that I didn't kill it as quickly as I wanted to. But I think part of that was deployment. I decided to shove the assault frigate off to the other side. I should just had everything on the one side, gone after Demo, and just been happy to kill that.
Yes.
I was getting greedy.
Yeah, so I had the battle in like 2 different phases. Demo, I see, that's why he's not my flagship. He is a missile, and you launch the missile, and it does whatever it wants, and then it explodes. Mm-hmm. So the longer it doesn't explode, the happier you are with it, but it's going to explode sooner than later. And then the other one was my 2 Gladiators. I was hoping that Demo would wipe out enough of this board that the activation advantage that you had didn't matter, and then those 2 Gladiators could sit there and pin down your...
the assault frigate.
The assault frigate.
And it did.
So that was kind of...
Suppressor had a direct impact to the game also, because I think that knocked out one of my defense tokens at a critical time.
Yes, it did.
So, it is what it is.
So, that's the list. Let us know what you think of it in the comments. Would you change anything? Would you run anything differently? Then you can like us on Facebook, find us on Instagram. We post pictures there. You could also find us on Discord to chat with us there. You could comment on the video and we'll hit you up. We also have a Facebook.
Yep.
Am I forgetting anything, Major?
Facebook, Discord,
you can
Instagram,
talk to us
Twitter.
on Twitter. Hit us on Twitter too.
Hit us up on Twitter.
We're everywhere.
Yeah.
As long as you want to send us a message, we'll reply back.
So that pretty much wraps up episode 22. Starting episode 23, I'm going to start beating John more regularly. No, it's not. But, anyways, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Like the video and subscribe. Otherwise, until then, I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And you've been watching Ion Radio.